Is the key to true success the pairing of a blonde-haired, blue-eyed frontman and a hard-as-nails Jewish mind? If The Apprentice is anything to go by, then yes, that's how you make it in America. It also helps if you're already rich. If there are any Jews who want to help me out, then please let me know. I swear I can make a good movie. I'm just poor. But I digress. The Apprentice is captivating, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself, though I do have notes aplenty for this rather shallow biopic. The fact that The Apprentice's bond with audiences and critics alike is a shame, because the acting from Sebastian Stan and Jeremy Strong was fantastic. I really cannot fault their work, and they both absolutely deserve massive acclaim for their performances and even awards hype. I doubt they'll get it though because of the controversial nature of the film. Now, it isn't necessarily controversial because of its content, as the film is, near as I could tell, unbiased. Trump supporters must surely be able to agree that he's an abrasive and brash womanizer who played a cutthroat game in business and proved himself to be the most ruthless. I think that's even part of his appeal, and it should be hardly shocking then for this to be part of the film, especially when the guy is on record talking about grabbing women's pussies. I'm sure though that there are those who will probably despise The Apprentice for neither lionizing nor necessarily degrading the mythic figure that is the Donald. Instead, The Apprentice treats the subject rather fairly and aims to be honest in the cinematic sense of getting to the essence, even if I'm sure the details are manipulated for the sake of the narrative. But what is The Apprentice about anyway? It follows the early years of Donald Trump, portrayed here as a callow yet visionary man, eager to social climb and break out from his father's shadow. He meets Roy Cohn at a gentleman's club and begins a father-son, mentor-mentee relationship with America's most disparaged and ruthlessly effective legal mind. Cohn shows Trump how to navigate the upper echelons of business and politics, including the use of blackmail and lawfare. We then chart Trump's meteoric rise, his first marriage, and ultimately his transformation from young man into the undeniable Trump we all know today. It's standard stuff, but it does serve its purpose from a storytelling perspective. How many biopics show the husband cheating on the wife? How many biopics have the drug abuse sequence? How many biopics have vague references to future events off screen? How many biopics have some even vaguer metaphor about America's soul baked into it? You get the picture. Which very neatly brings me to the biggest issue with the film, the script. While it's tightly written, it's terribly cliched. Consider these two scenes for a moment. Trump is called an orange and insulted for going bold, and this naturally inspires great rage such that he rapes his wife. I kid you not, that is literally the sequence of events. Oh, and of course, he asks her if he's hitting the G-spot as he lashes out in impotent fury. Now, those comments all make sense within the context of the film, believe it or not, so it is structured appropriately. But the content is terribly trite. In another scene, a character tells Trump that an area of New York he wants to build in is a mess, and right on cue, a man approaches them pimping out his wife. It's hilarious that someone thought this was good writing when even high schoolers know that you must follow the rules of show, don't tell. This failure is especially egregious in a visual medium. Take a second and create an image in your head which communicates the same idea. So you can show a character from the swanky parts of New York in a nice suit, clutching his briefcase close to his chest, while rough types carouse in the background. That's a cliched image, yes, but I literally gave you something visual with only a second's thought instead of writing exposition dumps, because that's how movies ought to work. Remember, these people were paid money to write this script. The demand for quality should be a lot higher. Now yes, fancy dialogue is admirable and will always dazzle the audience. Chayefsky, Mankiewicz, and Tarantino are all examples of this. But the real filmmaking winners in my book have images do the work for them. But I digress again. A cliched script is given moderate life by the direction from Ali Abbasi. Unfortunately, its fly-on-the-wall documentary style amounts to a whole host of cut, and dizzying, shaky camera movements that feel like the poor man's Adam McKay. Does it get the job done? Absolutely. It's purely functional and effective direction. He can be trusted to get the ball to the end zone. Is this direction worth seeing at the theatres? Not really, no. Unless you're someone like me who'll watch just about anything. The Apprentice is a good film though, and as I said at the start, I was captivated throughout. This is not because of the script or the direction though. All praise belongs to Sebastian Stan and Jeremy Strong, who elevated the movie up into the category of being good. They are both truly great talents and deserve immense respect. Astonishingly, Strong had me feeling sorrow for Roy Cohn, the lawyer who would honeypot his purported friends at parties. I mean, come on, it takes real talent to make you empathize with the devil. Thanks for watching.